There's been a second day of clashes between U.S. federal agents and residents of a mainly Latino neighborhood in Los Angeles.
Trump must go now! ICE must go now!
The agents fired tear gas and rubber bullets at protesters in the city of Paramount in southeastern LA. 44 people were arrested by ICE agents yesterday for immigration violations. President Donald Trump has pledged to lock down the U.S.-Mexico border, setting a goal for ICE to arrest at least 3,000 migrants a day. The White House Deputy Chief of Staff has condemned the protests as a, quote, insurrection against the United States.
We're just going to take you to live pictures now from Los Angeles, and you can see, I mean, it looks like the crowds have largely dispersed there compared to what we were seeing earlier, but there is a car there on fire at that intersection in Los Angeles. Obviously, the firefighters there on scene, federal agents facing off against demonstrators for a second day after those immigration raids a day earlier. We've been seeing some other images as well of tons of shopping trolleys that were sort of thrown onto the street there. It's hard to tell there as to whether that at one point it looked like it might have been a police car, I'm not sure, and they're extinguishing it now. But as you can see there, police are on standby, crowds largely dispersing. I should note the head of the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi, Noem, has said on social media, a message to the LA rioters: you will not stop us or slow us down. Tom Homan, Donald Trump's border czar, as he's called, has also said on Fox News that the National Guard would be deployed in Los Angeles on Saturday evening. It's just gone 5 o'clock in the afternoon in LA, in case you're wondering. So we're being told the National Guard could be deployed a little bit later on, but you're seeing there a very, very strong police presence, and it just seems as though their crowds or a few people, individuals there on the street were running from something. But, and that car well and truly alight. I'm not sure what's... Yeah. Looks like they're pushing these cars out of the way.
Like the police are using their vehicles to shield themselves against the protesters as well.
Indeed.
Slowly merging onto the protesters. We can't quite see that front line of where the protesters are at the moment. What you're seeing here are the police, the riot police actually sort of advancing on the protesters, trying to clear the streets. Earlier on, as we had seen lots of the protesters there. Let's listen in. I'm sure we can hear what's happening there.
Sounds in Spanish.
It did sound like it's in Spanish here, and and we can't tell whether that is either from the megaphone of the police or the megaphone from the protesters. But obviously here, the wider shot here that we can see police trying to clear the streets of Los Angeles. And as you say, Tom, it's just gone after 5 p.m. there in LA. These protests, of course, are in reaction to several immigration sweeps that have occurred not just in Los Angeles, but right across the United States here, trying to sweep up illegal aliens in the US to have them deported.
Yeah, these enforcement operations in the city of Los Angeles alone, 44 people were arrested, I understand, on Friday night local time for alleged immigration violations. So that's largely what sparked this latest situation. The Department of Homeland Security saying in a statement, 1,000 rioters surrounded a federal law enforcement building and assaulted law enforcement officers, slashed tyres, defaced buildings and taxpayer-funded property. That's a statement from the Department of Homeland Security. But these are those live images now. It looks as though that car in the middle of the intersection there has been extinguished for now, but you are still seeing that presence of some of the protesters on the street there. And as I said a moment ago, Donald Trump's border czar saying that the National Guard could be deployed later this evening in Los Angeles, just gone 5 o'clock now. But certainly, as soon as we came in this morning, we've been seeing those chaotic scenes unfold on the streets of LA.